A snowy day in the mountains turned into a disaster for some drivers in the high country. I-70 near the Eisenhower Tunnel is back open after one of Colorado's largest pileups in years. CSP says around 70 vehicles were involved.
Right now we're going to get to our man in the mountains, Matt Renew. He was at the crash scene last night. He's back out there this morning. Matt, you actually had a chance to talk to some of the drivers that ended up stuck in that backup.
You're right, Drew and Corey, good morning. And they were certainly in a scary situation yesterday. Still getting some light snow here at the Continental Divide. Traffic, though, flowing nicely. I-70 back open, but it was pretty chaotic yesterday. 9 News was able to fly one of our drones over that crash yesterday. You can see that it was a pretty big crash scene just east of the Eisenhower Johnson tunnels. Box trucks, semis, cars just piled up everywhere. 19 people were looked at for their injuries. 8 were taken to local hospitals, and the State Patrol says one of those people had serious injuries, was able to get to that crash last night. Shortly after it happened, tow trucks came in, and there were dozens and dozens of them, started clearing that scene. And drivers that I talked to said it was a little bit slick, but really it was a low visibility in the mountains yesterday.
You just saw cars piling up in front of you. Started some tractor trailers start jackknifing, and that's when everything kind of slowed down.
Low visibility and just icy roads.
Yeah, it wasn't horribly icy, but you couldn't see well, and the snow was starting to stick to the windshield, and you were kind of like leaning over a little bit to try and see, and then saw the cars in front of you start jackknifing, and then slowed down and stopped about 45 yards back, and then saw tractor trailers jackknifing behind you, and slowly crept my way forward trying to get over to the side of the highway so I didn't get hit.
Pretty good information right there. Bobby, by the way, was not injured in that crash. He just had knee surgery, and so he was in a leg brace, didn't want to spend any more time in the hospital. Coming up in the next half hour, my colleague Courtney Yearn is going to be giving us some tips on what people can do if they are involved in a big pileup like this. A lot of these cars taken to local tow yards around the mountains. Reporting from the Eisenhower Johnson tunnels, I'm Matt Renew, 9 News.